Hello and welcome. It is 6 o'clock. It is Wednesday and it is the 6 o'clock club. I'm here all by myself today. Unfortunately, Christian had a schedule conflict, so you are just stuck with just me. Plenty to get on with though. Got a very busy evening ahead, so we will cover some of the things that we were going to talk about anyway. If you are in chat, please shout up. It'll be good to hear your sort of comments. I'll just put a quick shout out to everybody in chat here. Okay, so first and foremost, a sort of game report on last night's game. Last night we did indeed run Vampire. We had Andrew, Elsa, Rachel, and Christian in that game, and the payoff came. They'd been working very, very hard to steal an art installation from the New York Museum of Modern Art, and all of the stars more or less aligned for them. Um, it was, so they think, more or less 100% success, but what they failed to notice was there were CCTV cameras, and I'm sure there will be repercussions from this theft, but at the moment they have got away with it. Also, Elsa's character Dip had very much leaned into kind of the Sons of Anarchy vibe, as Elsa's character Dip is an ex sort of biker club member at the Vipers out in Chicago, and rather than face a gang war in Chicago, she has persuaded them to move them back to New York, where our coterie are currently installed, um, so that they can do some work there, claim it as their territory, and move in against some rivals. So it's all to play for, really. Um, there were some marvelous moments when Rachel's character Franziska went to one of Christian's characters' nemesis, if that is a word, um, and found some extra information upon Christian's character's background, and that was great fun to watch and behold. And a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end. They discovered that a book that was written in the 1920s was deliberately destroyed by the Camarilla because it was considered to be a masquerade breach. And the person that wrote it was using a pseudonym. They found his true name and that he had met the final death in Harlem. So a fair amount of moving forward with the plot as well. So a thoroughly enjoyable game. Thank you very much to all of our players playing that. Tonight is a very special game, which we're going to lean into in a minute. It is Shadowdark Tales from the Smoke again. Those of you familiar with the channel know how much I'm loving Shadowdark at the moment. And this is going to be an actual play. It's going to be a pre-record though, and we will be doing that from about 7 o'clock-ish. I might upload it tonight, or it might go and be uploaded tomorrow. We've done a recap video and prologue videos, and I'll stick all of that down in the comment section below for you. But they are in the middle. They have been hired to descend down into the sewers to investigate the bloody workshops of one Dr. Payne, who seems to have been accused of chimera ancy, flesh crafting, the stitching together of various creatures to make another monstrosity. And it seems that his work was indeed happening. They've only partially scratched the surface of the workshop, and today they are going to delve deeper, see whether they can find, in effect, the journal that they have been sent to find. And it's exciting times. Really enjoying it. We've had lots of views on the previous one. Almost had some fatalities on the last episode. So episode 2 tonight. We will have Fliss, we'll have Brian, we'll have Kyle, and we will have Malcolm on that. Hopefully, if everything happens and all of the tech works well, we will be able to get that uploaded, I say ASAP, for anybody who is interested in watching. We had super fun playing it, so I can't wait till tonight till we continue the story, the tale from the smoke. One of the things I've been doing for Tales of the Smoke as well is putting lore videos out on YouTube. They seem to, at the moment, be being very well received. So I've copied those links and I've created a new channel in our Discord, which covers lore from quite a lot of these homebrew settings. So you'll be able to cherry pick which ones you want to look at. If you go to our Discord, you'll be able to find that channel. If you've got any problems, feel free to message me and I can point you in the right direction, or you can just go to YouTube proper and double check that out there as well. But I thought having a dedicated page for the lore videos would be useful for you all. So I've been very busy today as well. I've been speaking to Matt, my co-author, for a published document. We're kind of working very hard on the Shadowdark Junkers adventure that we've ran, and we're getting close to sort of polishing that up, releasing it as a published document, so you'll all be able to have a look at what the players missed, did do. There's no rights and wrongs, but different paths they could take. There's also some extra rules in there, and everything else that you might need to run that adventure. So we're having fun doing that. That's taken up a bit of a day. But I've also had conversations today with a couple of the people from Shiver, and what we've chatted about is potentially running some Shiver games. And I kind of mentioned about Junkers and its sci-fi horror. And the more that I was chatting to them about it, the more I thought it might be very interesting to do a conversion from the Shadowdark rules to the Shiver rules. So as a bit of an experiment, we now have coming up Shiver sci-fi Junkers. This isn't going to be an actual play. This is going to be normal games. So you don't need any technology. You don't need any video feeds. It will be theatre of the mind as well. So you won't even need to log into Fantasy Grounds. I'm looking at doing the first session on the 30th, Sunday the 30th in the evening. So if you are interested in that, jump onto the Discord and let me know sort of as soon as possible, really. I've got a feeling that we should fill it very nicely. Shiver is an absolute joy to run and a joy to play. If you haven't, or if you are unfamiliar with the system, you can check out the Giggles Funhouse actual play that we did. Charlie was very kind enough to sort of run it for us. We had an absolute blast playing that, and I think it's going to suit this narrative type game, this sci-fi horror, very, very nicely. So that is all the news that we have today. It's very exciting. A lot of progress and a lot of hard work has been done, getting all these things, all the stars to align rightly. And it does seem that that is beginning to happen now, which is absolutely wonderful. So, um, a short 6 o'clock club today. I'm not going to waffle on and just fill space because I'm super busy getting ready for our actual play tonight. Um, so just want to say a big thank you for hanging out and listening to us. Um, watch out for the Shadowdark Tales from the Smoke uploading no later than tomorrow. Please give it a watch, and if you do like it, give it a like, and if you haven't already, it would be very kind of you to give us a sub as well. Tomorrow night I will be chatting about obviously the Shadowdark game that we're doing tonight, and Call of the Netherdeep, which will be tomorrow night's game as well. In the meantime, if you've got any questions that you'd like me to chat about or answer, pop it in the 6 o'clock club channel in our Discord. So without further ado, thank you very much for hanging out. Have a good rest of evening, and till next we meet, take care, and I will catch you all later. Bye for now.